This wasn't just a simple argument case. This was one of those situations where, the more the defendant talked, the worse things got for him. From the very beginning, the courtroom energy was tense. The judge was already irritated, not because of emotions, but because the story kept changing. Every time Ronnie spoke, it felt like he was trying to sound smarter than everyone else in the room, and the judge clearly wasn't buying it. He kept saying, "I never said I was smarter than her." But the attitude said otherwise. Then the conversation shifted to that night, the night everything went completely off the rails. Ronnie claimed that Desiree got into bed with him and that she was bleeding, but according to him, he didn't know about the bleeding at first. He said he pushed her away, she tried to climb back on him, and he pushed her away again. Over and over. He said things escalated fast. He said the situation went left. When the judge asked what that meant, he said, "It went off the rails." And that's when the real story began to unravel. According to Ronnie, Desiree tried to block him from leaving the room. He said he wanted to pack his things and leave before things got worse. He claimed she pushed him first, then charged at him from behind, jumped on his back, and that's when he flipped her over his body. He insisted that she landed face first on the floor, causing her split lip. But the judge wasn't convinced. She stopped him and asked a simple but devastating question. "If she jumped on your back and you flipped her, how does she land on her face?" Silence. Then came the photographs. Blood on the walls. Blood on the floor. Hospital records confirming injuries. The judge had already reviewed the medical evidence, and there was no confusion anymore. She stated clearly, "There is no question she was assaulted on the night of January 10th. Ronnie tried to defend himself by presenting photos of his own injuries, mainly a scraped knuckle where the skin was missing. He claimed this proved he was attacked. The judge looked at the photo and said something that changed everything. "This injury is consistent with punching someone in the face." That one sentence destroyed his entire counterclaim. His argument that Desiree assaulted him. Crossmark dismissed. Then came the rest of his countersuit, and honestly, it only made things worse. He claimed Desiree owed him money for car expenses. He said she let him use her company car for nearly a year and promised to cover maintenance. Turns out, the car got repossessed. No agreement in writing. No proof. Crossmark dismissed. Then he mentioned a plane ticket he claimed she promised to pay for. The judge didn't even entertain it. Crossmark forget it. At this point, the judge wasn't just ruling, she was warning. She turned to Ronnie's current partner, looked her straight in the face, and said something brutal but honest. "You look like a nice lady. This man wouldn't know the truth if it walked up and introduced itself. He doesn't work. He doesn't take responsibility. And he is not going to change." That courtroom went quiet. Then came the final judgment. Collision $10,000 awarded to the plaintiff. The judge went even further, saying she was shocked Ronnie wasn't already incarcerated based on the evidence and injuries shown. Court adjourned. Case closed. But the message didn't end there. Desiree said she just wanted to move on with her life and leave this situation behind. She made it clear she didn't want anyone else to go through what she did. And when asked about the defendant's current relationship, she said something chilling. "If his fiancée doesn't leave now, I'm afraid she'll be next, if she hasn't already been." This case wasn't just about assault. It was about manipulation. About lies collapsing under pressure. And about red flags that were ignored until it was too late.